Number 16, triangle XYZ is shown below. What is the length of XY? So we're trying to solve for that bad boy right there. Let's call it A. Alright, so what do you know? You know the height is 4, this length is 5, this length is 10. Alright, so to solve this, we need to know what this is right here. The only way to figure it out is to figure out what this is first. This is step 1, this is step 2, and this is step 3. Alright, so we see a blank 4 and 5 triangle. Well, if you know your right triangles, you know certain numbers. You know this is a 3 because there's a 3, 4, 5 right angle triangle. Alright, but if you don't know that, you have to use Pythagorean theorem. So it says c squared plus is equal to a squared plus b squared. So this is a, this is b. So c squared is 5. So 5 squared is equal to 4 squared plus b squared. Alright. 25 is equal to 16 plus b squared. Remember, we're going to solve for b. Minus 16 minus 16. 9 is equal to b squared. B is equal to 3. So this here is 3. If this is 3 and the whole thing is 10, this means that this area right here is 7. Okay. Now to solve for this side, we have to do Pythagorean theorem again, but now with the 4 and the 7. So we have this squared is equal to 7 squared plus 4 squared. So it's equal to 49 plus 16, which is equal to 49 plus 16, yes. 15 carry the 1, 5, 65. So c squared is equal to 65. Take the square root of both sides. C is equal to the square root of 65. So the answer is F. So easy enough. So we got to do Pythagorean theorems twice if you don't know that this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. It's pretty easy. Next one over, number 17. A little bit difficult, but you can figure it out if you think about it. Each square design below is made up of rectangles of equal size. Each rectangle is twice as long as it is wide. So this is twice as this. So we're going to call this one x and this 2x. So in total is 3x. 3x is equal to 12. X is equal to 4. So that means the width is 4 and the length is 8. So width is 4, length is 8. Okay. Now we want to know which one of these is possible. A square side length of 68 made up of 36 rectangles, length of 80 with 40, 76 with 32, or 52 with 24. So the only way to really do this is to figure them out, each one. All right. So first we got to figure out a pattern to figure to the rectangles. So the first one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rectangles, and each side has a length and a width. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 rectangles here, and there's 2 lengths and 1 width. All right. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 rectangles right here. And 3 lengths and 1 width. So you see there's 3 and a width, 2 and a width, 1 length, 1 width. So there's always going to be one width. So there's always 1 width. So there's always going to be plus 4. Now let's figure out how many lengths you're going to have. So there's 12. There's 4 sides to a rectangle. So it's 12 divided by 4 gives you 3. That's right. 8 divided by 4 is 2. That's right. 4 divided by 1 is 1. Okay. So to know a length, you know it's going to be the number of rectangles, call it n, divided by 4 plus 1 width. Alright. So now let's say number A. 36 triangles. There's 36 triangles. That means there's going to be how many? Let's do it down here. 36 over 4 plus 1 width. So that's 9 length plus a 4, which is, and we said length was 8, so 9 times 8 plus 4 is, this is 72, that's 76. So A is wrong. B, 40 rectangles. So it's 40 divided by 4 times L plus W. So it's 10 times 8 plus 4, which is equal to 84. This is off by 4. C, a square side with 76 made of 32. 32 divided by 4 times length plus the width. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 8 times 8 plus 4. 64 plus 4 is 68. So that one's wrong. D, 24 divided by 4L plus W is equal to 6L plus 4. It's equal to 6 times 8 plus 4. This is 48 plus 4 is 52. So the answer is D. Okay, so let's explain it. Let's go over it one more time. So first we gotta figure out how much the length is and how much the width is. Since it says each rectangle is twice as long as it is wide. So this is 2x and that's x. When you add them together, they have to add up to 12 because this side is 12. So 2x plus x is 3x. That's equal to 12, so x is equal to 4. So that means the width is 4 and the length is 8. Alright. Now the next one. How many rectangles are on each side? So we see there's 1 width, 2 and 1 width, 3 and 1 width. So there's always going to be at least one width. So that's why we just put a W. Now to figure out how many lengths you're going to have. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rectangles and 1 length on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2, 12 and 3. So you see a pattern. It's the number of bricks, or number of rectangles divided by 4. It tells you how many lengths you're going to have. So it's n plus 4, where n is the number of rectangles you're going to have. So again, you plug all these in. We do all this work again. And you add the W. Don't forget W is 4 and length is 8. And then you plug them in and you get the answer, and the answer is D. Number 18. The function y is equal to 3x minus 8 is graphed below. So this is the graph of 3x minus 8. Alright. So that's in the function above. In the function above, the slope be multiplied by -2. So you multiply the slope, which is, you see that slope is -3. The new slope will be -3 times -2, which is 6. The slope is going to be a positive 6. So right off the bat, you can cancel out at least 2. Cancel out f, because that's negative. Cancel out g, because that's negative. Alright. Now the next thing says, and the y-intercept will be increased by 2 units. Be increased by 2 units. So this is the y-intercept, -8. You increase it by 2 units, so the new one, you go to -8 plus 2, which is -6. So your new equation is y is equal to 6x minus 6. So now we look at these two, see which one has the y-intercept at -6. This has it at positive 6. Positive 6, so this one's wrong, so the answer is J.